bone
It's
meal.
sugar cane.
How about I bone meal your face?
To be fair, not being able to bone meal sugarcane is also kind of dumb.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Alright, should be ready. A completely fresh channel.
Oh, good lord. Yay. I hate dying.
I mean, most
Yeah, it's
don't
very
prefer
inconvenient.
dying.
Dying is very inconvenient. Takes hours.
Dying can be instant, but your body sure takes hours, maybe even days to decompose fully. To the point where resuscitation cannot be effective, or at least period.
Well, you decompose, I always regenerate, come back.
Well, some have their own unique quirks. Some don't. And that's perfectly fine.
All right. We are technically ready, but I say technically because. Excuse me.
Which one?
Tasty.
The Danny DeVito kiss or the other one? No, the pretty one. Okay, good. If you want the Danny DeVito kiss, then I wouldn't judge Arnold.
Hopefully, I have enough energy tonight to play the Swedish chef.
Someone's gonna get Swedish.
Maybe some
I have to build
Swedish
up energy.
will do.
I have to build up enough energy in order to just exist.
Oh, we're alive. Okay.
Damn it.
We're
Just
all-
died.
We're all kind of just exhausted at this point. I could definitely tell you that.
Yeah. Today, I learned how to plot a fire on a naval warship.
Yay!
Okay.
Don't worry, it's for saving life. It's for saving lives.
I guess. Yeah.
Trust me, it helps keep people. When I say plot fires, I mean like plot a way for people to extinguish the fires or contain them. So, not anything bad. If anyone takes it out of context as me being an arsonist, pause, pump the brakes. It is made for saving lives and doing good. Okay?
So basically, it's you making sure a fire drill for anyone on board can exit a vessel safely.
Essentially, yes, and also making sure that the firefighting team that we usually have on board, because when ships are at sea, we are our own fire department if anything breaks out. So yeah, if the kitchen catches on fire or something like that, we respond and whatnot. So
all right.
Just let it be known that we have this system called the BDCS board. I'm not gonna explain the abbreviation, but yeah, essentially what it do is it basically provides you a screen with the blueprint of like the
The
layout
vessel.
of the hull and the vessel itself, and essentially, basically, you can create a path, and like indicate where people are, like the attacked fire team. So like a team of firefighters are going in to extinguish the flames. It also maps like the status of it, like if how smoky it is, how big the fire it is, what type of class the fire is, if it's like an A class, so like anything that creates ash. If it's a C class, it's like anything like circuits. A class is kitchen fires, that kind of stuff. So essentially, it becomes a board of absolute information that helps keep people alive, and by God, has it kept people alive.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, it also provides like good information to people that need to know like stuff, and it also helps keep communication with the people who are on air and whatnot.
All right. Hmm. Hmm. All right.
And
I guess we are ready anyways. So, welcome back after you guys absolutely mollywopped a freaking hag.
yeah, and I absolutely just brutally destroyed her, and I made the best cream of mush.
And Cohen hates mushrooms. Or that
do you
one
mean I hate
specific
mushrooms?
mushroom, to be exact. That
Oh,
one
right, when
specific
I
mushroom
smited
that you
that
did,
one.
like.
Yeah.
I remember now, yeah, the one I smited.
Yes. I'll be right back. My supper's ready right now.
Oh,
All right.
dude.
Well, shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
Well,
which,
shit.
someone's already got their mushroom bread bowl going, so I wouldn't say much about that.
Mm.
Mushroom Kingdom, here I come.
Sure.
We need to save the princess from the Bowser.
Hey,
Yo, the
Mix.
princess is in another castle.
Sorry, Mario, but the princess is in a different castle.
Listen here, you motherfucking mushroom ass bitch.
Kayo.
All right. I am enjoying myself some nachos at the moment because
Nice.
I didn't feel like trying to do anything special this time. That and also I
All right,
kind of
back.
starve myself every D&D session.
I'm back.
Oh, that's not good.
Hmm.
Never starve yourself.
Well, because I tend not to actually eat any. Actually, I also need to check if my microphone's set correct. Advanced properties. I'm gonna have to amp because I've noticed every time I go back into looking at my audio settings for my mic, it doesn't pick up my voice as much as it should, which is always weird.
That do sound weird.
Yeah. All right. So we are back at the original location where you fuckers murked the poor goddamn hag.
I
And
wouldn't say poor, but go on.
go on.
We simply liberated her for suffering.
Right. I well rummaged her whole entire cabin because I actually wanted that to do that last week, but never got to do it.
That'll be fun.
Hey. See, we rob a blind.
She doesn't need them anyways.
Well, I mean,
You
you already,
alright?
you already yoinked the chest full of heart, so
Yeah, imagine that chest was the only thing keeping that heart beating.
Real Davy Jones
were-
shit.
We're supposed to return it. Are we not?
question, how do you return hearts to people who are probably already just dead, but their hearts are for some reason still? That's a good question at this point, now that I think about it.
Give it to their family members.
Just
Leave it on their
Everyone
doorstep
have-
without saying anything.
here's a random.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Here's a heart. I don't know whose it's from, but I think it's your family's.
I just
Hey,
look down at the thing. This is like, Uncle Joe? Just another question. It's just a bunch of human hearts. They're all gonna look the same with some like so minute, detailed variety of differences. Like how are you, honest to God, going to like? You could probably give one of these hearts to one guy and go, "I'm sorry for your wife." His wife shows up behind him, is like, "I'm not dead."
Sorry, talking about your second wife.
I never had a second wife.
Oh, well, then what are all these hearts for?
Oh, good Lord.
You know, stop giving your hearts out. You don't know who's going to steal them.
Oh. All right. Yeah, roll me for an investigation on the shack.
Let's build my character sheet.
Wow. Woo.
I don't have mine open. Fuck.
Yippee!
Completely fucked. We're completely
Starting off
fucked.
strong with a nat 20.
A nat 20. All right.
Ooh.
For investigation.
Yep.
25, 18 plus 7.
Ooh. All right. Chew, because you got a nat 20, you ended up looking into the counter that had all the hearts in it. You find yourself what appears to be a bunch of different jewelry of some kind, all of them silver. But one sticks out to you the most. It is by far one of the most interesting things. It's a ring with a wolf as the ring itself.
I think I know what this batch item is.
I can guess.
I'll
I
do an
think so.
Arcana check on the ring.
All right.
15.
15?
15.
15. All right. As you observe the ring and just try and identify it, you can only assume that this ring has something to do with either dexterity or shape change. You are not certain.
All right, I'll pocket it and grab
Give it to
the
me.
silver stuff too.
Give me the ring. I can identify it. Well, it'll just take 10 minutes. I can just
Okay.
figure out what it is.
Beep, beep, beep.
All right,
Cool.
I'll give it to you then.
I'll take it and basically sit on the couch and ritual cast identify.
All right. And Netsu, you said you rolled a 25?
I didn't say I rolled
No.
anything.
That was me. I rolled a 25. Peppy.
Oh, Pepe! You rolled a 25. Well, interesting thing is you were right next to the couch, and one of the items you found was a broken sword, but it still has magical properties to it. It's at this point more considered a dagger. And what's interesting is it's kind of obvious what it does since it has bits of sparks coming from the broken end of the blade.
Oh. Kind of like
Flame
a
gun?
flame dagger now.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
If you found a kitchen knife that toasts bread as you slice it, I am taking that shit.
Hey. Leave it for the chef. I can make better food with it.
Oh no.
Like,
I'll take it.
In character, I see the knife and I'm like,
It's not even a knife. It's actually just like a broken saber.
oh, it's broken. That thing's of no use.
Well, here's the
and
thing.
I'm gonna go rifling through her cabinets.
Ah,
That is a natural 20 plus 7 to investigation.
as you
Jesus.
are rummaging through her cabinet, which Chu never got to examine the upper part of the cabinet, you find yourself what is a very interesting necklace with a frog on it.
What the fuck do you mean by that? Oh no.
Eat a froggy.
It's a frog.
Eat a
So-
frog. I'll
and-
take it.
All right. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
20.
20. All right.
Nah.
Well, good news is it is very poisonous because you take 2 poison damage and nothing more.
Oh, wait. If it's poison, then I have advantage.
And so you take 0 poison.
Oh, yeah, because of resistance.
Yep.
So it's literally just a poisonous necklace.
A poisonous necklace, which is very odd because it's supposed to, do you want to give it a shot and try and figure out why it tried poisoning you?
I'll give you an Arcana check.
Go ahead.
That is a 11.
Yeah, this is a weird necklace. It's a necklace of a frog, and it tried poisoning you. Probably the weirdest freaking thing. Like, why is this even on?
Well, it's a hag.
Why?
It's probably how she kills people. Fine.
So she uses it as basically a customary welcome to my house. Here's a necklace for you. Oh, you're dead.
It's like those like magic health cards that were on Amazon for a while that had powderized radium within the card.
Ugh.
Where it's
Good
like
Lord.
this is a health item. It'll heal you, but you're just kind of dying.
Yep, basically that sums
Also,
up the
that is a
whole damn
real
thing.
item, by the way. In the real world exists medical health cards
Mm,
that are just filled with radioactive dust.
I know. And that's the thing. You want to make me have more excuses to hate humanity? There's another one.
It's a health item. It's also full of radiation. Yes, the radiation would kill you.
Yes. If I ate 40,000 chickens, we figured the radiation would kill us. Ah, yes, the radiation.
The radiation would kill you.
truth
Yeah.
of their
Anyways, I'm
own
gonna put that in a leather
Utter
pouch and put that in my
fools.
bag.
All right.
That's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
So,
We really won't forget about.
Okay. So, you've identified the item, and what you figured is this is a wolf-shaped ring.
Oh.
Oh, did it just kind of let you druid wild shape? Like once a
Into
day or something?
into a wolf once a day. Yep.
That's pretty cool. Like a free multi class.
Nice.
All right.
Oh.
That's basically much here in the hag hut.
Well,
The heck.
really quick, knowing that my Naginata can't be used for stealth, can I raid her pantry or knife drawer for just a classic chef's knife?
Yeah.
See, my last character's entire gimmick was using a buck 120. Now I'm using a kitchen knife.
You find yourself a rusty hag kitchen knife. Like this thing has ridges because this knife has never been cared for at all. in its
Is she
entire-
also the kind of person that bashes the blade into the carrots when she's dicing?
Yep.
Of course they're not carrots either, they're human fingers, so they're doing even more damage.
Yep, basically.
I take a look at it and I say, "Oh, you sweet baby. I will find you a second chance at life."
No, straight up. It just goes. "No!" Everyone hears it.
The fuck? I turn around to the party. This knife has sentience.
Take it. Fucking take it.
Why do you want to take a sentient knife? Don't you have enough knives as is?
Well, you see, more than one is not enough. Besides, I am a cook. I'll give it proper care and usage.
Opens jacket to see it is absolutely laced with kitchen knives. You're not wearing
One
armor,
is
you're
neither
wearing kitchen
enough.
knives.
Literally, just all kitchen knives, properly oiled, properly not sandstoned up,
Whetstone or sharpened?
whetstone sharpened, just perfectly just intact blades, every single one of them.
Well, sentient kitchen knife, do you want to come with us? I can talk to a blacksmith about getting you fixed up, cleaned up. I heard a yeah.
No, I see.
It just says one word.
Yeah or no? All I keep hearing is
Once for yes or two for no.
I'm not even sure if that's going through, but it's literally just saying yay.
Did it yay once or yay twice when I asked?
It just yayed once.
Oh,
That's a
perfect.
no then.
Okay, then I put the knife back on the counter.
Keep cutting out. Jesus. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the knife and I'm gonna take it with me anyway.
All right. It just goes.
Jesus,
literally-
how do always cut off every time?
But it's hilarious.
The consistency is better too, because I always just hear yeah. Every time it's just
Oh, good lord. Reggie, help me out here.
Also, hello, Kenny. Welcome back in. Today we're suffering from chronic lobotomies.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
And now, and
They appear to be airborne. Like chuck a dart at someone.
you know what? I'm gonna put the rusty sentient knife in the hands of my patron. I'm going to say to my patron, "Have your fun with him." No,
Have your fun with him. He's going to be joining us.
All right, give me a second.
Man, we got them Namjoids. It was sentient, not intelligent.
Bravo! Bravo! Someone figured it out. Oh, good lord.
that it's sentient, not intelligent.
Yep.
Okay.
It could go, yeah, but nothing else from that, basically.
Gain strength when you stab someone with it. Strength and intelligence.
Every soul it claims, it becomes more aware.
Oh dear God! Don't give me ideas. As you know, I'll use them against you.
Knife, you'll use it against me.
Who
No,
knows?
I'm
It just
trying-
came from a hag's hut. What do you expect it can do?
Exactly
I mean,
that.
yeah.
Who knows? The thing might actually be a freaking a B-1 bomber in disguise, for God's sake.
Yes.
That's why I'm leaving it to my patron first to try to, like, I don't know, like, scare the shit out of him. Try to, like, rein in the knife.
Yes, yes, servant, uncut slave.
What is happening?
Don't you fucking worry. Let's get out
Worry
of
much,
here.
you shall. Tiny chef,
Okay.
tiny chef cook, give me good weapon. Weapon conquer.
I feel like you should take that away from him right now.
No.
Ugh.
I trust my my patron.
I don't trust your patron, no.
Well, that's too fucking bad. You're going to have to deal with it anyway.
All right. So I assume we make our way back or versus explore the rest of the area.
Of course.
Of course. All right. So you make your way back to the.
We've killed
Yeah?
the big bad evil guy, we've won the campaign.
What the fuck? No, you haven't.
I know. Let me dream, Lizard.
Your dream
You know
was
what?
pretty shit. Then if
I will let you dream your pretty crap dream because the nightmare will begin.
Yay!
if your dream is to kill a very easy boss in like 5 sessions, you got a shit dream, my friend.
All
Lay
right.
these foolish ambitions to rest.
As the literal land itself starts rumbling. All right. So you make your way from the hag's hut back to your boat. And as you get back on the boat and make your way to the town, you notice that there sounds like a commotion, and it sounds like a lot more. You see, actually, correction. As you're making your way back to the dock, you see what appears to be a caravan of lights making its way to town. And as you dock the boat and take it onto land so you can give it back to the owner, You make your way into town, and you notice what appears to be a small crowd of people, and they are gathered around a caravan. Looks like a bunch of armored wagons and a bunch of men dressed in reds, grays, and oranges. And it sounds like they're trying to have services, basically.
Oh yeah, they're traveling merchants.
Well,
Kind of.
I wouldn't say that
Okay.
because let me get out the image. It looks something like this. If it were to there we freaking go.
Hi there.
Adventurers of the devious sorts.
These guys are basically trying to. You hear one of them, the guy in the blonde, dirty blonde haired guy with the pen, the ostrich feather, and clipboard. He's going around and trying to basically convince everyone that they should be paying him for services. We are here to protect the town. And he's just kicking around a old fungus creature's corpse around. And we should be paid handsomely by the town. That means all of you should be able to chip in, and we'll be able to help defend your town like many other towns we do to taking care of these kind of threats.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we intervene?
I'm gonna walk up towards them.
I guess following her stride, I'll go forward.
I would
All
kind of just walk up and approach him and go, "Excuse me there, sir. May I ask for your name?"
Well, if it isn't some more people to add to our little band of misfits, the name is Joshua, and I am here with my lovely group of merry men to quote ask to be for services. We are here to clean up some messes. Do you have any problems? You should probably cough up some coin for us to help on whatever problems you are having at the moment.
The problems we are dealing with, we ourselves have currently dealt with. And we are here to help the town free of charge. So, I recommend you continue your path forward. Or at the very least, lower your prices.
The stone person is telling us how to do our job. Okay. There's a problem here is you don't just take care of a problem if you don't know where it's coming from. We have a better understanding.
You mean the
of...
hag in the woods that we just killed?
Everyone immediately were shocked and surprised that you about this, and you hear crowd starting to go, "Wait, is that true? So we're not going to deal with these things again?" If that's the case, holy shit! Everyone just is now in an uproar, shocked
Yeah.
that they have probably their problems are probably just over for who knows how long, and it's just for unnamed people who didn't do it for a single coin. And these guys, they just look at each other and go, right. So you're saying you took care of the problem while us already did it for everyone.
Well, you guys just arrived, you
Yeah.
mean? If
You-
you want to, we could go to the inn and talk to them about the records. You can see that we have had bookings for the last week now.
Fucking annihilated them.
And you would have seen we arrived from where the islands are located, where the hag was located, while you were traveling the path. your past would have never led you to the island where the hag was.
I don't think so. She has been on the roads. It's not too shocking that you try telling us something that clearly wasn't there.
I pulled the poisoned frog necklace out of my bag. This is a trinket from her home.
And Mr. Shep Heffy, could you show the knife you acquired from her lodging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take off my chef's hat and I'll just quickly whisper to my patron, saying like, "One moment, please," as I take the knife away from him, and I just show him this thing.
This thing, it fucking talks, but it only makes a yeah sound.
You just hear from the hat when you take the knife, just.
So
And
everyone
Chew pops up.
hears. Oh, go ahead.
Chew just hops up on the guard's shoulder, looking as smug as an owl can be, and just asks, "Where's the one who gave us the quest to find the heart?"
You hear one of the maidens at the inn that you guys came from. No one really told you, but you did it for us anyway.
And they could verify that they found a corpse of a cleric within one of their rooms, ritually being sacrificed with a bunch of
No.
mushrooms.
That's not how it goes. The hag was on the roads, like for you see.
Do you have proof of it being on the road?
You see some of this clearly band of mercenaries, about 60-ish of them, kind of look at each other and just kind of, God damn it. You can hear it mumbling under their breaths as they are clearly caught red-handed on this big lie that they were trying to sell everyone.
Just so you know, you could spend services in the city. You could still potentially ask if there's any offers services you could complete with them. It's just you did not clear the hag, and you are not to be expected to be rewarded with all their bounty.
Yeah.
Well, proof of taking out the hag
still here.
ourselves.
We're still here to quote do protections. And that also means us if you want to really start be selling this problem a little large scale at this point. In fact, we still have our boy Russell still in his carriage, hasn't shown his face up. We should probably call him, right? I'm not sure about Russell. He's a bit scary, boss. Oh, don't worry about it. Russell's a nice young lad. He could help us.
23 insight to see what's about to happen here.
Russell's clearly their backup junkie.
Yeah, probably fucking troll or some ogre bullshit.
You hear as one of the carriages moves up, revealing the backside of the carriage to the crowd. This carriage is a red-colored carriage, and its door flings open, and you hear what sounds like some giggling from girls, and you see. Oh, did I even? A really large man tower out of the carriage. He's like a freaking 8'5", 8'7". Man, he's a Goliath of a son of a gun. He walks
He's pretty
out.
average then.
Jesus, he's over double my size then.
Did we get a short rest or long rest since before coming to the village?
Nope.
I'm going to speak up and say, friendly reminder to you guys that that we have done nothing wrong other than prove a simple, humble point. There is no need to escalate this any further.
Well, excuse me. I'm still coffee. Who's it coffee? Okay. That joke went out over.
Coffee.
Coffee,
Coffee,
coffee. Okay. Well, I mean, we're simply just here getting paid, and you're just kind of, in the way at the moment. And all you need to do is just simply pay us, and nothing goes wrong.
I'm gonna reach into my bag, throw like 10 coins, go there, like gold coins. Fuck off then. You have been paid.
All right. That's a start. That's a start. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This great person had offered a donation to us for
I
protection.
offered it for you to leave, not to protect them. To leave these people alone. And 10 gold is enough to have a rich life for at least a month so. So all you brigands should be well off for a month. Go find another sad village that may be manipulated by your tactics.
I mean, it did take us about a few months to get here from the Worm's Fen, so I'm not sure.
I just looked at the live stream. That guy is a fucking unit. Holy shit!
Yes, yeah. If these guys escalate and get greedy more, I will be forced into combat. I can't. Peppy is holding his breath right now, but he is very eager to ask his patron for help.
Actually, do you want to talk to your patron for a sec?
Sure.
See, I'll be right back, guys. Just gonna be right over there.
I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna take off my hat and I'm gonna start talking to my patron.
What the fuck are you trying to do? Small men, easy kill. Big man, not worth it. He kills slaughter.
I fucking understand that, so I'm asking you if you can help with this. These guys are fucking greedy and easy souls to add to your collection.
Plan. You know where find rat poison. If you find rat poison, you can quite literally give them a dinner. Play their game. Play it well.
We have that necklace.
Good idea. You are it. I will give you the knife back in, thanks.
And I'm gonna put my I'm gonna give the knife back, put back on my chef's hat, and I'm gonna walk straight back to the group.
I have an idea.
As I whisper to everyone in the party.
See, you must be quite hungry for new adventures.
You see, as the mercenaries all have their eyebrows shot to the sky for a second and go, well, yes, actually, we are running low on rations. You know, that could actually be a good supplement instead of gold. You're so right. We could definitely go for some food. We'll stay here
I
for a
fucking
few
hate these
days.
guys. Like, out of character, these guys fucking suck.
Finally, I'm doing something right as a DM. Holy shit.
This is how you know you've won, Lizard. You have made genuinely hateable NPCs.
Perfect.
Good job.
Perfect.
Okay, let me just tell you this, Lizard. The last time I fucking hated an NPC this much was when I was playing with my other group, and he was playing as this fucking dickhead Quetzalcoatl.
Why Quetzalcoatl? Why would Quetzalcoatl be a dick? I can see
it's
Tez
a
being a
story
dick.
first. Oh, he's worse than Tez. Way fucking worse. Like, this actually made me want to go fucking run over to the DM's house and punch the shit out of him.
That doesn't make sense to me because I actually know the mythology of Quetzalcoatl. So it's just like, okay, this is interesting. But back to it.
It's a story for another day.
I would love to hear this story, actually. All right.
Yeah, I'll tell it once we're no longer on stream. But I'm gonna whisper to everyone else.
So, does anyone by chance have poison or anything that might, a little
I jingle
spice?
I jingle the little necklace that I picked up from the hag's place.
What a wonderful marinade!
Does the frog on the necklace happen to be like a visceral yellow or blue color?
Oh, it is actually a yellow-green. In fact, the closer you look at it, it's more of a toad rather than a frog.
Aw, I was kind of hoping for poison dart frog necklace.
No, not in this area. If it was the Isles of Emerald and Gold, it would have been a poison dart frog. But we're in Europe-ish kind of area.
It'd be more akin to a cane toad then.
Yeah. Toads are actually still poisonous. It's just not as poisonous as a cane toad, and cane toads aren't as poisonous as dart frogs. So
I guess yeah. So there's the hierarchy.
Don't die on me, internet, please. No.
I don't know. I hear him turning into freaking Starscream over there.
Which depiction?
Tom Kenny, my favorite one.
Starscream?
Yeah. Tom Kenny played Starscream once.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, he was
I
he
think I'm back.
actually
I
was a
think I'm alive.
threat. He was a freaking threat in Transformers Animated. My favorite depiction of him.
Very good.
I am the leader of the Decepticons. Okay, I'm done with that because I can't do that. So, how are you going to do this entire ordeal now?
Well, it's quite simple. We're just going to marinate the
necklace into. I'm planning on making like a. Ooh, what should I make? Should I make him a stir fry? Or stew?
Make something with mushrooms. Chew's gonna find some psychedelic mushrooms.
Ooh. Wait, shouldn't we already have
from a simple poisoning to just straight up how badly can we fuck these guys up mentally?
Yeah. Ooh. And all without fighting too. The wonders of cooking.
And while we're cooking, we should have time for a short rest.
Yes, you can technically get
or
a
even
short
a long
rest.
Long rest as well, even if we wait until like late evening. Like assuming it's noon right now.
It would definitely be more closer to noon to. Yeah, it is definitely noon because it would be. Yeah, it's right in between noon and evening, so I want to say about 4 o'clock.
Okay, so have an 8 o'clock dinner. Make the dinner part of the long rest.
Yep.
Only elves can get a long rest in 4 hours.
Well, that's why we poisoned the custard.
Not fair. So we get a short rest.
So, I'm going to say this. Please roll, do everything in your power to try and prevent these guys from escalating anything, because you can see some of the guys are harassing some of the guards, and you can tell they are a little bit more dangerous than the guards themselves. Especially, like, the the second in charge, who has a freaking cannon.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. All right.
I love that. Looking at that.
Where
Let's
are
get,
they resting?
They are resting in their caravan.
Has second in command. I'll wait till they're tripping on acid.
Let them trip on acid, burn down their carriages.
I'd say let's get cooking, boys.
Yes. I'm gonna go out and find some psychedelic mushrooms. That is a solid 25 survival.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You managed to find. Oh boy. You managed to find a bunch of some of the mushrooms that you recognize from the island that have made their way over to the town itself. And they are ripe, and especially the red cap mushrooms.
Oh, those ones are
The-
just straight up lethal.
Straight up lethal, but that's in like a slightly above low dose.
Yeah, they're lethal and they also give hallucinogenics.
Yep, the hallucinogenics is where it's at.
See,
I
how
know
you
a
can
fun fact
tell
about
whether or
those.
not there's a specific mushroom. I can't remember its exact name, but it's super high in psilocybin, which is the acid effect or the hallucinogen product. And the way you find mushrooms that are high in psilocybin is by rubbing the mushroom and they turn blue.
Ooh. Ooh.
And believe it or not, cooking the mushroom will make the hallucinogenic effect so much worse.
Oh, yeah, because it'd probably activate all the chemicals, eh?
Oh yeah, it makes it so much worse. Although Evan, make sure you're wearing a mask and cooking it, or you're gonna trip balls.
Gee,
All
Lord.
right.
All right. So, I assume Pepe is going to be on cooking duty.
Oh yeah.
Yep, this is going to take a minute because Chu has found you some good mushrooms, some very toxic ones. Hopefully, they can at least kill some of these bastards or at least make them horribly sick.
Well,
And
even if they don't die, the concept of having them free for the killing in their sleep.
that's true.
Dude, you've made me very proud.
Garnet, do you have anything that you could try and figure out how to stall for time as well?
I got a plan. I'm gonna find a table, set it down kind of middle of the like where most of them are, reach into my bag, set down 34 coin pieces, take my pristine warhammer that's very fancy, set it down, take off my signet ring, set it down, and get ready for arm wrestling position. Go. Anyone who can beat me will get a gold coin. Once they're all gone, you can get my warhammer and signet ring from me being a knight. So, are you as strong as you claim you are? Or are you pathetic?
You
And I'm
see
just
some.
basically challenging y'all to arm wrestling.
You see a lot of them giggle as the idea of basically a quote strong woman being stronger than most of the men is to them, because they're assholes, funny. And you see like a pretty like lean average built guy go up, oh yeah, I can 100% throw you down. Let's give it a shot, lady.
Enters Giant's Might, which gives me advantage. 17.
17. Well, he rolled a 9, but he doesn't get any bonuses. So I didn't say 9. I said 19. What the hell am I talking about? This comes down to size. He's like a 5'2". You're like what, 7?
I'm 8 feet, and when I enter giant, I'm like 7 feet. Enter giant's might, I become large, so I become 10 feet.
Yeah, no, this guy loses. End of discussion.
Would you like a rematch?
Fuck that! No! Ah, God, my arm!
Who is the next challenger that wishes to prove their might?
You
Against
see the
that of
whole.
Geniekin.
You see everyone just kind of just shuffling around, like, oh shit, she's not playing. You can see Russell in the back just observing everything.
Yeah,
He is just menacingly observing everything.
yeah. As I can clearly see a bit of unease in the people, I'm going to grab the bag of coins, toss in the air, make it a loud clank, and go, "No challengers. I was hoping for maybe a sweat to turn this day, because the hag we killed didn't
You
even break a
hear
sweat."
a "Silence, wench! I can take you on!" And this drunken idiot, probably a northerner from up beyond High Rock County, you can tell he is basically a Viking in a sense. And he, with his mead horn, drops it to the side and goes, "I can take you on." You're nothing to we northernmen, and we'll show you how it's done. And he rolled a nat 1, and he doesn't even get to do an arm wrestle.
I only got 13, so thank God.
What? And failed miserably.
Breaks his arm
Puts his
completely.
elbow on the table and like passes out, whacks his head on the table and falls.
Misses
Yeah,
table.
that's basically what happened. Oh dear lord.
Is your
Okay.
strength modifier?
He
Wait,
had
what
like
is your strength modifier?
I only have like a strength modifier +4, so
yeah, he had a strength
Two could
modifier of
take
5, and he rolled a nat 1 and failed before he could even do shit.
technically you are an even footing with 2.
yeah, I don't even have like I didn't take athletics for skill. So it's straight up is just a +4 to all my strength roll. But because of Giant's Might, I can get advantage.
All right. You see the third in charge, the tiefling. This dude's freaking sly ass smile is just slightly unsettling, especially how gaunt his face is. You can tell most tiefling in Sahir, the more deranged and evil they are, the more twisted their face and form looks. Usually, more good aligned tiefling tend to look more human with some devil features. This guy may actually be straight on the edge of taking full damnation to heart. So he walks up and goes, "I'll give it a shot, lady."
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna spectate personally. Like, I don't want him pulling no funny business.
I got natural 1 and then natural 20.
I love both ends of the spectrum.
All right. He rolled a 9 and then a 19.
I mean, I got 24.
So that would be he had a 22. He barely loses out. But it's very difficult trying to put him on his side of the table because you can hear his bones actually cracking. And he just stares at you with just vile, unholy eyes before you finally beat him. And you can see his arm is not only broken, because once he lifts himself up, his arm just dangles. You actually broke the. What is that? I know the radius in Ulna. What was the other fucking.
The humorous?
Humorous. Is
Yeah,
it
that's a
really
leg, isn't it?
tibia
Humorous
is
is
a
the
leg.
leg one, I think. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. Whatever. It's a
Humorous
bone.
Yeah, you straight
Yeah,
up.
humorous is upper forearm.
Yep. So you broke his humerus. It's quite literally just dangling, and he not a peep. He just looks at you and goes, "My pleasure," and walks away.
What?
The same.
My guy was into that.
And he just walks up to Russell and goes, "Do you want a challenger?" "No, not yet. I'm not impressed for now."
True is just gonna jump up on the table. I'll have some fun.
Buys the time at the very least. Because if I didn't do this, I would probably kill them already.
You have a 19 to beat.
Oh, okay. 15 is my max. So
True, the size small owl beats her. Beats Granite.
You immediately feel a sense of dread as you hear Russell just go, "I call BS, little owl."
It's all in the technique. See, I'm not very strong, but if you twist the forearm in such a way,
BS, little owl. As he looms right over you. "I
He
guess
beat?
I may have found my challenger, so let's try it."
How's the
Nice.
food coming, Lizrin? Would you say it's just about done?
It is 30 minutes from done.
I was gonna say if it was ready, I was gonna bring it out and try to break the tension a bit.
he might be able to beat it, but he has a 23 to beat.
Okay, what did I roll? Okay, so that's a 19 plus 8.
Holy shit.
Do you want to roll a d10 for me?
Oh.
10.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage as he grabs your hand, squeezes it, and then throws you down to the ground.
I'm going to use. Do I have cunning action? Where's my cunning action?
I mean,
Do I not have? Do I not have my reaction to half the damage?
that's uncanny dodge, and you get that like 5th level rogue, or
Okay.
like 6th level rogue, something like that. Yeah, 5th level rogue is when you get uncanny dodge.
Like I said, it's the technique. If you have pure brute strength, I cannot win, as I'm not strong.
"I guess I haven't found my challenger yet." He gets up, makes his way back to his carriage.
Basically, as a monk, you can use Dex as your strength.
I know. And I actually do know that. You've done that to me innumerable number of times. You little you monk goblin.
Yes. Yeah, monk rogue, level 3 in each.
All right. So, Pepe, you are done with the meal finally. It is delicious looking. It is savory. It is magnificent. It is almost as if the divine blessed this meal. You've made it glorious. As you bring this meal out to the bandits, this group of mercenaries, what do you say?
do I say?
What do you say? Yes, bring good speech. These buffoons will know it.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I apologize for the delay. I have made a wonderful stir fry. Here it is a nice mushroom and beef stir fry. It is made with the most lovely ingredients, even the ones that I was saving for my dearest friends and my own personal meals. Please enjoy.
As I put the plates down right in front of them.
You see all 60 of the men lined up, and just kind of, you can see a lot of them are just drooling for it. The leader of the group with the with the ostrich feather and notepad and everything, puts it down and goes, "Ooh, I guess you're right. This is fantastic. Hey, Russell, mind giving us a taste test to see if this stuff is good?" You see the Goliath of a man walk up, grab one of the stir fry, sniff it, and I gotta roll a d20. He rolled an 8. He just looks around and just goes, "As far as I'm concerned, this is good. You may dine." Well, you heard Russell, boys! Have some stir fry! Everyone immediately goes after the stir fry like hogs. They are ripping into everything. And now, I gotta start rolling for immunities. One guy failed, because I'm gonna do it by tens. So, because there's 6 of them. So, 10 failed. Another 10 failed. So 30 fail, 40 fail. Okay, they succeed with a freaking nat 20, so they aren't poisoned. And that is an 18. So 2 groups have succeeded. Oh wait, that's only 50, right? So one more.
No, that's all of them. 4
Oh, that was all
failures,
of
2
them?
successes.
All right. And now Russell himself, he's not fucking affected.
Of course not.
Yeah.
He's a fucking tank. Ash, by the way.
Yep.
He's gonna have an iron stomach. It just makes sense.
You see, a majority of everyone was enjoying themselves. It is a divine flavor. Everyone agrees. This is immaculate. Until you see some people start questioning if they were eating something good. In fact, you hear some of them sound like they were having some bad stomach pains. Some of them sound like they just saw their own grandmother, and you even see the leader himself question if he was eating a stir fry or eating his long lost dog.
Ooh.
That's fucked.
Ooh.
Russell, on the other hand, he starts noticing everything and looks back at Pepe and go, "I figured you'd lace this."
With that, I'm
Yes.
gonna sneak attack and provide.
All right.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna keep talking to him to keep him distracted to give my good old buddy Netsu advantage.
For that stealth roll, that is a 24. And for that sneak attack, he's getting critted.
All right. You're using the talking knife?
I have the talking knife.
No, I'm using a kitchen knife I stole from the kitchen.
Yep, that's the
Yeah,
talking knife.
Well, just a generic knife. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, Favorite foe that's free whenever I hit a creature. It's 2d4, 2d8. Sneak attack, I believe, is 2d8 now.
2d8.
Let me take a
okay.
look. Yeah, sorry, 2d6 for sneak attack.
Ah.
Oh, I'm calculating this all wrong. It's 44. 66. Yeah. 44 and 66.
All right. Damage total?
As soon as D&D Beyond decides to stop fucking with me. 37, 41 damage.
41 damage? All right. 20 damage.
I might have more that I could do. Oh, actually, it's all psychic damage.
Psychic damage. What?
Whenever you take the attack action, you manifest psychic energy from your free hand and make the attack with it. It deals a d6 plus 4 psychic.
Yeah,
What?
that's a soul knife for you.
Soul knife.
Yeah, rogue class, like their archetype shit.
See, I knew you were gonna do this shit, mate.
Counter builds the DM.
Yeah. Okay. As that happens, he flies into a rage. And let's see what he hits. He hits with an 18 plus 8. So
I use my
He
reaction.
can't
He
see me.
must. Oh,
no. He might not see you, but he sure knows where you're standing.
I use my reaction. He must make that attack against another creature of my choice. I want him to attack the boss.
All right. Okay. Let's see how much everyone's going to regret this decision. I mean, everyone. Let's see. It was 66. Yeah, it was 66.
You said we got a long or short rest during the cooking period.
Short rest.
Short rest.
All right, then.
So, let's see how much his boss takes. Oh, that's a lot of 6s.
Yay!
Okay, there's a 1. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 32 damage. His boss is flying. He got launched from where he was standing about 20 feet from that position. He looks around and goes, "This is not going to end well for you 4. All right. Everyone, you know what to do."
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck.
Everyone, bloody baby, let's go.
I don't have a battle map, which sucks because I was not
mind
planning
games.
on a. Yeah.
24 initiative. Yippee. This is literally my highest I can get, so I'm happy.
Oh, come on. Let me type in the chat.
I'm done with the chat.
All right.
I'm Jimmy type in the chat.
All right.
It sounded like a fucking horse wizard fair.
I'm assuming this building has Gothic style architecture, right?
Oh yeah.
good.
This is the part where I really wish we didn't do a battle session because I would have loved to have made a battle map if I had time. Ugh.
Oh, I tapped back into Minecraft to discover that I was looking at an Enderman.
Oh no!
That's your fault, I guess.
He's right
Holy
behind
fuck!
me.
Oh, I'm gonna be right back. Like 2 seconds.
All right.
Did you piss yourself or something?
Holy shit!
uh, uh,
So it should look like this.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck was their initiative?
Don't ask me. Group 5 did fucking nice.
What the hell?
Where am I on this?
Oh, my bad. Hold up. Thank you for reminding me.
I exist, thank you.
Yep. Point. There you are.
You second last? Roll the
Yeah.
fucking... Oh god.
Hey, at
Yeah.
least it's better than groups 1 through 4 who practically don't exist because 1, they're technically out of the game and sick or hallucinating real bad. In fact, technically I can add them into the list because
Is Boss like dead or something?
oh, he's barely hanging on. It's just he only took like half the damage. Well, not he took half the damage, he only is half health, I should say.
All right. Oh,
1 through 4 be incapacitated, or whoever is under the effect would be incapacitated.
Pause here and save the battle for next. Oh, that is. Kenny makes a good point. I could pause it and save it for next time so I can actually properly do a proper battle.
Meh. I mean, personally, I don't think it matters battle map too much. Really.
I mean,
You
even
could
even
just
then, if you
do-
want a battle map, you could just do a stone square, like a stone rectangle with basic markings for pillars and tables.
Eh.
You could also do what I did my last session, and just do a blank white paper where they are supposedly at.
Hold up. Let me see if I can technically find. Nerd.
Just wrong
This is
dog that. We have done that pretty much every single time for like the last campaign, so
true. Fine. Just the reason why I like doing it this time is so I don't have to hear any like BS like, oh, is it how far is it? And it's like 100 feet. Okay, I make it there. It's just like
fair, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure everyone's in a close proximity since we would be in like a inn. I don't think any of them would be too far away.
all right. Natsu, do what you can.
Yay! Yeah, I'm just reading through my options because either I can do a whole bunch of damage now, or I could just be a little shit.
I'd get off some good damage if you, where were you? With us.
Yeah,
Okay,
these guys ain't weak.
Yeah.
Take attack action. Doesn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, my psychic my psychic ability is literally just to make me hit better. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, I'm going to just attack him from behind with sneak attack.
Who, the bodyguard?
Big guy. Where isn't big guy right next to me?
Yeah, try it again.
That's
in fact,
another crit.
Hold up. I gotta actually roll because he would technically now know you're. Yeah, he rolled an 8. Is that an 18? Yeah, that's an 18. What's his perception? Oh, his passive perception's a 22. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, okay.
No, that's
so I need
because
to
he
be
had. Yeah, he has a +7 in wisdom, so.
Do you
Oh,
want me to make the advantage roll I just made for my stealth, or would you rather use that for my sneak attack?
Hold up, skills. Here it is. +12 perception. So. Jesus fucking Christ! 30 perception. Yeah, he knows you're there. Go ahead. Do what you can.
I don't know. Natural 20 plus 10 stealth would say otherwise.
What do we house rule here? Is like attacker wins in this?
I mean, defender
Meets it, beats it.
loses.
Defender
Yeah,
loses.
it's beats
All
it,
right.
beats it. The rule is beats it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. Got it.
So I guess he sees me?
He sees you, but yes. Do
Doesn't
what
matter
you
because
need.
I get sneak attack.
Yep.
Okay, what is my plus for that? Oh. 22.
22. What is his defense? It's 17. All right. No, wait.
Yippee!
Yeah, that. Yep, 17. So you
I'm
beat
going
it.
to use my psychic blades. Let's D6 for hunter's mark, 2d6 for sneak attack, d4 for favored foe, and I'll roll you your lovely damage. That is 12 plus 3, 15 psychic damage.
Ow. He's not liking it.
I get to attack him again because of my ranger subclass. That is a 24 to hit. And I'm going to be honest by reading Hunter's Mark's description that lets me deal extra damage whenever I hit. Okay, never mind. So that's d6, d4. So 2d4 and a d6.
2d4 and a d6. All right.
For 14 damage. Psychic.
And this is psychic. Okay. And this is all
nothing
psychic
except
damage.
mind flayers have resistance to. Yeah, nothing but mind flayers have resistance to it.
Yeah, and I don't have mind flayers in my universe, so.
Yep.
Actually, I do, but they're just very rare.
Yep. Then, as a bonus action, I'm disengaging and going straight up a pillar.
All right, little shit. I'll take care of you.
Also, I can make it all the way to the top of a pillar because I have bonus movement.
All right.
So now I am standing in an archway.
I imagine this unit just grabs the pillar and swings like a sword with you still on it.
You realize he pulls the pillar down, the whole building comes out on top of him, right?
Well, you don't even know what pillar we are on. Like, I was
This is a
assuming
Gothic
this was
cathedral.
outside.
The thing's built like a house of cards.
No.
I was assuming this was outside, not in a tavern, so.
I was assuming outside too.
Okay, well
Yeah.
then I guess I'm on a flying buttress outside then. Well, is it a flying buttress or would it be just a regular buttress? Because flying
Good
buttress would
question.
mean it's a counterweight to the weight of the wall, and it would literally be a floating chunk of limestone. Or if it's a regular buttress, that just means it's a support for the structure, and it's basically just a post.
All right. It's his turn. And what he does is he grabs the table, lifts it into the one hand like he's trying to throw a javelin, and yeets it right at you.
All right, 3/4 cover. Let's go.
3/4 cover. All right. So,
Unless you deem me entirely on the other side of this
well, let's
large
see.
structure.
Well, if it's 3/4 cover, I would have to say like a +3 AC.
+5.
Plus
Three
five?
quarters.
Plus 5 AC. So he needs a 20 or higher.
All right, let's see what he hits with because it should be a plus. What do I have it? A hit of +12. So,
Oh!
yep. So he hit with a 12 plus 12. 24.
Oh boy.
But this is an improvised weapon and it's a table, so this would be a wooden table. It's not like a fancy table. Be like just your standard carpenter's table.
So if it's a unless he's got Tavern Brawler, he wouldn't be adding proficiency bonus.
No. In fact,
So he has plus 14 to strength.
+4. Yes.
You mean yes, plus 14 to strength?
That would literally be impossible.
I mean, his saving throws are +12. His actual strength, I am not going to give you that information.
Didn't you say it was a +8 earlier?
Which, by the way, even that's nearly impossible.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did say it was a +8 when it's actually a +7. So that's a fault on my end. And also, I should use the saving throw, which is even scarier.
Plus, I mean, well, because once again, improvised weapons, so unless he has Tavern Brawler, it would only add the +7 to hit.
I'm also using a monster stat sheet for this character, not a player cat stat sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, for improvised weapons, creature monsters fall under the same rules.
Yep. So I don't know how to describe. How would we do it? Like D6 per 3 feet of table?
I mean, you could also just do like 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
2d8 works perfect. So that is a 6, and that is a 7. Plus strength. I'm just going to go off his base strength. So that's. Oh, excuse me. So that'd be from 13 to 20 damage flat.
Boy.
Yep. He used the table that he was given, and now he's going to switch targets and immediately pick on someone that he doesn't like. He grabs one of the sick men who had fallen ill, and he's going to yeet it at. Let's see, we got Chew, we got Garnet, we got Pepe. Who's he going to pick? In fact, I'm going down the list, so with a D4. Oh, he picks Chew. So this man can't save because he's sick. He picks him up, and he throws the man, but misses with a 6 plus 12. Oh, wait, does that actually hit? Chew, what's your AC?
Yes.
Use deflect missiles.
I was going to do that.
He's gonna deflect a missile.
It's the table.
I catch the man with reducing the damage by 14.
Oh, that is hilarious. Yep. I'm just gonna do with the 2d8 again. See, yeah, no, so that would be only 3 damage would make its way, and it's just a foot blopping you in the shoulder or something.
3 damage.
And then he immediately moves to Garnet, rearing for a third attack.
Oh boy.
Garnet, what's your AC? Because he's gonna
18.
punch you. 18? Oh dear.
Yep.
Let's hope to God he doesn't actually hit. 5 plus 12, so 17. He does not
Just
hit.
misses.
All right, who's next down the list? Group 5. As I'm going to say, as it's a group of men, they're going to immediately pick one of the 4 targets at available. I rolled a 4, and understandably why they're mad at Pepe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Pepe in trouble.
Whoa.
So let's actually turn my lights from blue to actual capable of seeing. Miss? Is that a 16? 16 plus 3. That would be a 19. Does that hit?
Evan, you're muted, by the way, if you're unaware.
Oh no.
You might be talking
Hey.
to some sort of
Oh shit, I'm
unseen third
muted.
party.
Yeah, 19 hits me.
All right. Actually, tell me your AC so I don't have to try and guess.
14.
14? Oh. Okay, yeah, the 5 still wouldn't hit. Yep, so 19 hits. 17, that's technically a dirty 20. Hits. Does not hit. 15 does hit. That hits. Oh, Pepe might actually die in this turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay. So 7 out of 10 of group 5 have hit Pepe. Hit Pepe. And they are all hitting him with swords.
D6 each.
Short swords specifically, so D6.
Is there not like guards or something that are seeing what's going on?
Hearts are weaker and, well,
Well,
probably
yeah,
too
but if they can call the
weaker.
herd.
They could try. In fact, let's get that damage
Don't
out. So
even-
that's I need more D6s. Holy shit. This is what I get. This is what I get for having multiple enemies and you guys deciding this was a smart idea.
Oh, it's like they were harassing the fucking.
I know. I was
People.
hoping that we could
Also,
try.
counter argument, I forgot this was your style of balancing.
Yep. It doesn't help my end, actually. So that is actually a lot of dice in against Pepe. So 1, 2, 3, 9, 14. Wait, is it 14? So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. 19, 23, 28 damage.
What did?
I was cutting out when you explained the damage. Aren't they just a D6 since they're fodder enemies?
Yes. 7 out of 10 of them hit Pepe. And I have 7d6 right here.
Okay.
One of them actually
That seems a lot of damage for 7.
because I rolled 3 5s, a 4, a 6, a 2, and a 1. Yeah, that tells you a lot. Chew, I'm gonna say it's your turn. Go.
Before your question, I have something I want to bring up with you if I could do this. Since
Yes.
it's a group of 10, could we count as one creature? For simplicity's sake, or are we
Yes.
gonna...
Yes. You
Okay,
can
I use my reaction. They must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they are incapacitated and charmed by me for 1 minute.
They rolled a
Their
nat
speed
1.
becomes... So their speed becomes 0, they're incapacitated, and they can repeat the saving throw at the end of their turns.
All right.
Is Big Guy within 5 feet of me?
Big guy is 5 feet in front of Garnet.
Okay. So simplicity sake, say 10 feet away.
Yep.
what can I do here? What can I do here? I'm gonna go up and attack him for sneak attack
All right.
because Rogo Burr, and I get advantage on that. A 19 to hit.
19 hits. What kind of you're just punching him or stabbing him with a knife?
It's a D6 with my short sword.
Short sword, steel short sword. All right.
18 damage.
18. Okay. That's
And
halved to 9.
yeah. And then I'm gonna bonus action, fly up to the disengage, fly up to the ceiling, and make an object action, and throw us some stored psychedelic mushrooms that'll release the spores in his face.
All right. His wisdom and con are really damn high, so
Isn't he supposed to have a weakness?
he does have a weakness, is you don't know it yet. He nat 20s on
Probably
the con.
intelligence and wisdom.
No, he has a +7 in wisdom.
That's dumb.
Oh, you'll understand why.
These stat blocks are starting to sound eerily familiar.
Are you sure about that?
Yes,
And-
because this sounds like the stat blocks to an ancient dragon.
No. Something different and pretty damn scary.
You mean something we're supposed to fight when we're level 12 or 15, right?
Yes. In fact, do you know any French words? Because you guys are very
Fuck.
let me say this. Garu?
I mean, French don't roll R's.
Garu?
And garu isn't a French word either.
Is it? Are you sure?
No.
Oh boy.
Garu?
Oh fuck. Ah shit, we're fucked. If it's what you're saying is to a T, we are fucked. Oh. Well, it's been a pleasure, boys.
All right. Chu, do you have
I would
anything
just
else?
spell it. No.
Do you want to say it?
Well, it kind of means werewolf, or if it's referring to 100% Lucaro, there is a D&D official monster of Lucaro, which is a werewolf that is like a CR-15 like bullshit creature.
Of course.
Oh,
It's powerful.
Hold up. You said I collected a bunch of silver shit from the witch. Wouldn't it be kitchen knives?
You already have some of silver, and you forgot it because it was the session beforehand.
I mean, we picked up the stuff that was on the chest. If that's what you're referring to.
Everyone cut out. Is everyone here?
No. Yeah, we're all still here.
right here.
We're
Right
thinking because with the amount of enemies here, this is like a CR20 encounter.
Mm-hmm.
You're wanting us to run away.
Not really. There is a diplomatic point that can actually be absolved. It's just
Well, we tried the diplomatic approach.
I mean, partially disappointed that groups that I poisoned die. They just kind of got
Oh no,
hated.
they're done for. It's just only 2 groups managed to not be fully poisoned. So
wouldn't they be
have it,
incredibly hindered as well? Actually, wouldn't he also be incredibly hindered?
Nope, not him. He was the literal big problem of this whole. Oh shoot! I got the opacity. It's gone. Okay, but it is. You actually can. You just got to think. I can't give
diplomacy
all the
doesn't-
information. Like, I legitimately cannot give you all the information on this. I've already given you too much information, and I should have shut my damn mouth.
Because diplomacy didn't work. Fighting, we'll just die.
Fleeing's pointless. The guys will just catch up with us anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only option comes to my mind is he did say he was looking for someone to like kind of prove a match against him. So like that's the only option
won't
I can
work.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, because one of us isn't going to beat him, let alone all 4 of us.
Yeah, the poisoning was supposed to fucking kill more of them than that. It's like shit.
I actually should remove groups 1 through 4 because they are technically dead. They failed. I don't know why I even bother putting them on the fucking list, anyways.
Plus, this town has guards. They can square up with all the other
Yep.
grunts.
And I forgot
Guards
to actually
can-
put guards on the list anyways, so... And that is actually my fault on not realizing that. And they rolled a 4 anyways, damn it.
Which I guess makes sense. They see that stuff's gone sideways.
Yep.
We've tried to make their town better, but we're up against huge big bullies.
So, what can we figure this out on?
We have our virulent. One, once again, try to be him. That ain't gonna work. Second, if we tried to give all the funds in the city, I don't think that would work because at this point, there would be pissed off that we had hurt and attacked them.
There is still there. Like I said, there is still one option, and no one.
Nothing we can see. You're not getting that. We can't see an option.
Yeah, we can't see an option we got no clues for.
Yeah, I'm not really good at giving clues, but someone did go flying 30 feet, so give that a shot.
I mean, yeah, it's a boss, but I mean, if you kill the boss, at best it would stop all the little grunts. Still doesn't stop Big Man over there, and he's the biggest threat. And I don't think he gives a shit about the boss, from the sounds of it. So,
Well, all I can say is, Chew, it's still your turn because all you did was psychedelic, and you still got one action left.
Oh no, you already used my bonus action and action.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my turn's done.
All right. It does drop down to the boss's turn. He is actually unconscious, so he doesn't wake up.
Save.
All right. Group 6, they try and go after. So that would be Garnet. Oh, dear Lord. Fail. 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 Oh my lord, are they all just gonna fail on you? Oh no, one guy manages to hit. Okay, only 2 guys hit you, and it's only a 2d6. 4 and 5, so 9 damage strike you.
Alright.
All right. Second in command. Who does he aim his gun at? 2, you're in the air. He brings out his cannon, aims at you, and 16 plus 3, does that hit or no?
Yeah, my armor class is 16.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. I think. Oh, okay.
I reduced the damage by 16.
Reduce it by 16? All right. Hey, lucky for you, it was 14 damage since it shot a 2d10 cannonball at you, and
Pull at the
you
big
just
guys.
yep. You told
I
that
mean,
thing
but
to go.
big guy's just gonna be resistant, so might as well just throw it back against the guy shooting at you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Do it!
Because once
And
again,
that's a 23 to hit
Oh, it hits.
for 10 damage.
All right. Garnet, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to disengage and run towards the boss to go and see what he has on him.
All right. As you make your way to him, you see he's unconscious, and you just see the nastiest facial scar. He got annihilated. And from what you can tell, he doesn't really have anything other than just bunches of paper that had been strewn in his pockets for multiple different towns and whatnot he and his group has been going to, quite literally just robbing for, quote, protections. Other than the fact, if you want to try and wake him up, go ahead.
I will take out my hand axe, put it right against his throat, punch him awake, and just kind of, the moment he wakes up, immediately press against his throat and go, "Tell us how to get your big dog to stand down. Otherwise, you will be dead."
He immediately looks at you and goes, oh, shit, you're serious.
I do not lie. I do not joke.
Oh, why do I feel wet? He
As
takes
you
his hand, rubs his face, and he's bleeding, and just looks at you and goes, "Fine, I understand the damn situation. Okay, just stand me up, and we can discuss this."
I'm gonna grab him by his hair and lift him up.
All right, this pretty boy is. All right, everyone just ceases fire. We are done here. These lovely people have earned their defenses away from us, and that means you, Russell, have to slowly back down. We are in no position to fight, especially when I can see quite literally 70%, if not 60%, of all our men are gone. So, we have to leave. And do you have anything else to say, you overgrown rock thing, you genasi bastard?
I recommend not coming back here again, because if you do, I'll be waiting to gut you, and I won't let you go again.
All right. You're right. Okay, we can do that. Russell, you heard the stand down, right? I already know, weakling. Russell immediately gets back to his carriage and he closes the door. Thank you for your hospitality. We will be leaving, and you can keep all your payments and everything. Sayonara, you freak!
Have a wonderful trip. Safe travels.
Okay. Jesus, I had a. If it didn't end there,
It could
I
have.
did. If I didn't get absolutely, if they didn't get attack of opportunity against me, I could have casted fly on myself, and I could have tried to like pick up their boss, blown up a couple of like feet, maybe around 60 feet, and
60% chance
drop
to
them
kill
from there.
someone. The whole entirety of that caravan immediately makes its way through the town and out the other end, past the watchtower on the west, and you can tell that everyone who has died to your poison is now being pushed over into ditches, and their armors and whatnot are being taken for the town themselves. And yeah, discard changes. I didn't boink. Well, that was a freaking unexpected turn of events.
Well, no, but
Well, I was hoping it wouldn't turn out to a fight. That's why I didn't prepare a battle map.
see, that's rule number 1 of D&D. Fights are just about expected.
I know.
Yes.
Especially if you
Also,
make
if you don't
assholes.
give the if you don't give the players an easy way out.
Oh no, I did. It's just quite literally threaten the boss behind his back. Like I was expecting like Netsu to like go, "Hey, I'm gonna sneak into his carriage, scare the living bejesus out of him, and then he'll turn tail." Like he was a straight fucking coward. I was like 100 expecting like that.
We're
Like,
expecting a scare tactic?
yeah, because he's a bitch. Like
1 versus 4 versus 60, you're expecting us to be able to use fear tactics.
well,
Plus, we
yeah,
have
because
no
if he doesn't
indication to
have
him having
anyone,
fear.
oh no, that's why he has a group of 60. Because once you get 5 feet in front of him, that was the whole point. That was his whole character because he has that dirty blonde hair. He looks so handsome. He's got all these guys around him like, yeah, I'm a tough bastard. That was like his whole archetype.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was supposed to be an outright. uh, well, that ended good, yet also kind of don't know where to put it. I don't know what to say other than just session ends here.
All right then.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say other than that. It's like my plans, they fall apart, yet were not intended.
That's D&D for you.
Yeah, because when it came, because this encounter was like you're gonna meet them again. I know that's for a fact because they're going around the areas. Like you can tell by the paperwork. And no one's actually ever been in the any of the caravans neither, so that also got thrown out the window. That could be used in the next
That's
another session.
that's what we were trying to avoid. Is we're trying to we were trying to avoid direct conflict. And the way that I saw it, at least, is if we tried to steal anything or try to go behind their backs at all, it would just immediately turn into conflict. That's why I didn't even try.
Yeah.
Well, the
Oh, yeah,
poisoning
that's-
tactic was awesome. I think, if anything, it was just Netsu's immediate gun-ho stab in the back.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, that's where it was going on
because that's the
anyway,
thing.
so might as well
That's the
strike
thing.
first.
And that now that I think about it is when the big guy, when he
The
was
big guy who
immediate-
was not affected and immediately caught on.
Yeah. And not only that, he just kind of looked at you guys like kind of disappointed, but not really starting anything until something got started onto him.
So, counterpoint, I get queued up that the strongest guy in the room hasn't been affected, but everyone else has. So now he's about to throw hands. Better get some cheap, big damage off at the very start.
Which is a fair assumption.
Yeah.
Because normally, I do agree when it comes to like big guys, they will try and throw hands when they can. This guy, I've actually tried making him very calm demeanor. Which is
Although
what
you kind of did the
Holy-
opposite of that. You kind of made him feel like he was itching for a fight all night.
Oh yeah, he's itching for a fight, but it's only for the strongest person. And he hasn't seen that. And
those are
two,
conflicting characteristics.
that is true. But also at the well, that does bounce between because yes, everyone's poisoned. Whatever. You fucker. Like that's weird. Because yeah, I see what you're getting at. But at the same time, he's bounced
See,
between
a much better way
calm-
you could do it is if he just minded his own business. Like he clearly wasn't affected, but he just like stopped eating and drinking.
Yeah. Kenny, if you're still watching, do you want to shoot an idea? Because I know what you guys are getting at. Even I know what I'm trying to focus on for this character. Because he wants a strong character to fight. That's what I've made. But he's also supposed to be calm demeanor. At least, I'm not going to try and fight someone until I know who I am looking at can prove to be worthy. Like the arm wrestling competition.
Yeah, can I throw my opinion? I think that actually works well for a character. Maybe not best displayed here, but that has worked. Because to be fair, that is what like Roshi was. He was basically a big brew who always wanted to fight the big strong guys, but didn't give shit about the weak ones, right? And like until fight broke out, he was somewhat calm. So like that, I agree. I would say my issue with this is there was enough emphasis put on the boss being weak and kind of scaredy cat. Everything we put, he makes it seem like he's a leader. He's a leader of brigands. So he seems like he's actually kind of strong.
Yeah.
I would say if more emphasis put on him being very full of himself but still looking weak, then we could have probably got a better idea of he's a weak motherfucker. But everything I would say was brought up made him seem like he could actually hold his own.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's my fault for not translating that over.
Yeah.
Leader is an asshole,
another
but
issue
second to super nice. Just with rusty bish face, resting bitch face, scary to look at, but really just a teddy bear. Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to go for. That's actually a perfect. Leader's an asshole, but second to super nice. Yeah, that's actually quite sums it up. Yeah, that would be my fault for not trying to hint at him being kind of a coward.
Here's a way I would say you could do it again if you want to. Make him clearly be shaken up by the fact that we have killed the hag. Because from everything was there, he was just like, you didn't kill the hag. And I was like,
that's just from my experience of how people who are cowards and assholes will always try and sound better than everyone else. That's how
Yeah.
I've always experienced it. Until you've actually get close to their face, they immediately bunce back up and go, "Okay, don't fucking punch me."
Yes,
See,
I
that's the
would
other
say.
thing you can do. You can describe their physicality.
Yeah,
That
but
that is true.
here's another thing. Him being kind of like full of himself, like when he thinks he can self manipulate, but the moment his illusion breaks, then make him a fucking coward. Like the moment he realizes
okay,
we
yep.
killed the hag, we kind of are helping the city, then you make him kind of maybe hide behind someone, like clearly show a lot more cowardice. Because the moment you do that, it makes it like, okay, this guy isn't as full as himself. He uses words, and then the moment the words fail, he disappears. But the whole entire time, he was still kind of sitting there, chest puffed up, still thinking he was hot shit.
Yep. All right. Makes sense. I should have translated that better. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Overall, still, I would say, still fine. It was just some small issues that better things to learn for later.
what could have been
Another thing
done
that doesn't
is while
seem
the
to ever
leaders-
want to stop rearing its ugly head. Balancing.
Eh. Could have been done while the leader flaunted in the moment of weakness for the big guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Balancing at least group wise, that one's still tricky on group wise. I know with all four of you can take out the big guy, but with the groups I've had, yeah, no, it wasn't gonna pan out right.
Yeah.
Like it was one sided. Even I knew it was.
The
That
issue
one
is you can make it much less one-sided, right?
true.
If any of us spellcasters besides me being a half-caster?
I mean,
I'm a
Multi-class
warlock.
wizard.
Multi-class, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, actually, it's Garnet's ability to quite literally flip-flop everyone's to hit is always hilarious. Because
Yeah,
the
so,
boss getting fucking launched.
Yeah.
Like, I could not help but just laugh at that idea. It's like, I'm down for it.
So, a little pro tip for hordes. Treat them kind of like swarms, swarms of crows, rats, that sort of thing.
True.
It's just one stat block. So you take kind of a high end, like let's say they're mercenaries. So you'll give each horde 58 health, for example. Just to give a rough estimate. Then what happens is every turn they can target up to 3 creatures, and they deal, they can make 3 attacks, and they do 2d6 per attack. But they never target the same creature.
Okay. Now that makes more sense. Because that's always been a problem for the past 4 years trying to figure that out.
Then as well, they take extra damage from area of effect.
Yep.
It may not be much, but like on your end, you could just add an extra 2d6 or whatever to, say, a fireball.
True. All right.
Then another thing, as cool as it is to have a big boss enemy with a scary name, lots of hit points, and huge damage output, unless they're high level, that's not actually fun to face.
Oh yeah, no. It was not meant to be fun.
Yeah. And that in itself is a bit of a problem, because if we're not having fun, then that degrades the quality of a session. I mean, tonight was still fun for the most part, but the combat wasn't fun at all.
No.
I'm gonna be blunt. Like, that's my opinion, at least. I'm not speaking for my other party members, but this wasn't a fun combat.
No. In fact, I was not even wanting combat this session. That was quite the opposite. I was even trying to suggest no combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was an okay session. As keyword okay.
Yeah, I liked most of it. Yeah. It's just combat has its usual gripes.
Yep.
I mean, I personally, something for me as a DM, if you're not supposed to fuck with someone, they're gonna kill you. That's the general way I do for combat.
Yep.
So, but here's another thing I would count. The whole entire poison idea was to basically take all the small fries, and then the big guys would be like shitting themselves,
Yep.
and they wouldn't fight. They would see they've been poisoned and go like, okay, we're back and fuck down, right?
Yep.
That or even
That's it.
like
That's
1v1 the
probably
big
what
guy.
I should have done, because when it came to the groups, 4 out of 6 of them basically died. I should have, made the other 2 groups incapacitated, incapable fighting. You're correct. That should have been
Mhm.
put onto the list.
And even the big guys, you could have given them like the boss, like the Tieflin and the cannon guy, give them like the poison condition, gives them disadvantage on ability checks and like attack rolls,
Yep.
as they aren't dying from the poison, but they're still like food poisoned. And then the big guy makes sense why he isn't poisoned. He's a big motherfucker, even without taking the whole more mythical aspect to him. He still makes sense for him to have a bit more of an iron stomach. So
Yeah. We are also still too low for
Exactly.
too low level for this kind of encounter.
especially when multiclassing, because at lower level multiclassing, you ain't as strong as you normally would be comparative.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and
But I was so excited for this this like encounter, more story wise, role play wise.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I mean, yeah, roleplay wise for this, I think it was great. Once again, combat, just slight issues of them
Yeah.
being a bit too more
At
beefy.
this point, we're just gonna keep looping back to just the combat. It's like I understand. I didn't like the combat
session.
either, because I knew it was one-sided for the very
Yeah.
sole reason of the big guy.
Yeah.
Everything else is like, I know you guys will freaking curb stomp everyone else, including the first, second, and third in command. It was just the one guy. That was the whole point of showing him off, is he's dangerous. And thus leading to more roleplay opportunities to try and figure out, what can we do to get rid of these guys without combat?
Yeah, which
God
was
damn it.
thus the poison, but yeah, whatever.
I still like the poison. That was actually really damn smart.
Yeah.
Like, I legit have to give you credit. That was like, holy cow, you son of a gun.
Yeah. But yeah.
Other than that, that's basically what I got for tonight. I'm now on repeat mode, so I'm exhausted. Sorry for the combat, but I'm glad everyone liked the role play tonight. That was fun. I especially like some of the jokes we kind of pulled off. Fucking stupid ass knife. Like, where is that knife now?
In Peppy's
now
hat.
back in the. If you're talking about the talking knife, it's now back with my patron under my hat.
Someone's gonna get tetanus. Oh my god. I swear to God, that actually sounds like something's like, my patron, go give someone tetanus.
My patron, go kiss that guy fucking tennis.
Fuck yes.
Also, you're gonna have to. I don't want to say like you're gonna have to try killing me harder, but I'm just saying it's a little harder to kill me than everyone else because I have the Tomb of Levistus as one of my invocations.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
that one's nice.
Yeah, remember, this is actually, now that I think about it, is I do want to not kill you guys right now because you are less than level 10. But at the same time, because now that I think of it out loud, this is actually one of the reasons why I try doing damage, but not too much damage. So now that I think about it, is like, yeah.
Here's how I would say: if you're gonna try to go out to like make us suffer, be almost like dead in the combat, do it with like one big enemy, right?
One big enemy. Okay. I do have a few of those, but you're not in the area to fight them, so I can definitely say that.
I feel like I'm just like, if we're gonna die, do it with like an adult dragon war fight. Like we have a bunch of battle. It's we're drop dead. Don't just kill us off because there's like 100 of them, because you're gonna die with 100 motherfuckers.
And also, I don't want to do 100 motherfuckers unless you guys are at like end game and you're just plowing through 100 motherfuckers, freaking Black Swordsman gut style.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Because I personally, I like a combat encounter where you're like brought down to like 10 HP, like everyone. I think it's fun. It's a challenge. It's nice. It makes you feel like a badass when you finally kill it. Just killing a big enemy and one you're like took 0 HP unless that's your build is annoying. So I do like being kind of pushed to my limits. But once again, a bunch of enemies who are all strong just kills you because they are like 50 of them and they're all strong. That's just something I would say.
Oh yeah, no. You're correct to chew me out on that one, because when it came to like the group that I basically have at you, where they were just one noobs.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we're repeating the same thing, so I'm kind of getting exhausted on that. I don't know what to do other than just say session's over, because this place is, as far as you're concerned, pretty problem free for now.
That's good.
All right. I'm exhausted. I am mentally exhausted. I hope you guys actually had a lot of fun.
We did.
All right.
Yeah, I did. I had fun.
I know you did, you little chef.
You know I did.
Once again, listen, combat wasn't the worst. It's just it had criticisms that need to be brought up.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's really
Well,
it.
these are valid criticisms. They're
Like
not
I said,
they're not the whole
even
story.
I had my own criticism. Is just too many fucking dice on my end. Like fuck that. Like there's a reason why I don't like doing group battles.
Yeah.
Like even as a DM, I had my own criticism. Like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah. Another point, if you're going to do a group battle, have the guards in the city take care of all the small fries. We take care of the bigger guys.
Yep.
And don't have them roll for initiative. They just like off screen are having their battles.
Fools. Oh no. What is Kenny doing calling us fools for?
Who knows?
Because we are foolish.
Amen, brother.
Foolish mortals. All right, I'm done. You guys have a good night. Safe travels,
Good night.
everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a night.
Good night.